Should my kids be buying a house right now? Or should they be waiting and renting so they can save more money? Because it costs more to buy a house than to rent one, right? It is often less expensive in most Bay Area neighborhoods to rent instead of buy. But that's really short term. The thing is, when people say they're going to save money, that money rarely gets into their savings account. Earlier this year, I worked with a lovely couple that I had met 5 years ago. 5 years ago, they realized without a 20% down payment, they might have to pay some extra costs. So they decided to wait and save money for a bigger down payment. They made a lot of really good choices. They grew their incomes. They kept their costs low. But the thing is, they got a dog, then they got another. They got charged pet fees from their apartment. Then the pet fees went up each year. Then they started getting nickel and dimed. And in the meantime, prices went up. So earlier this year, when they bought their first property, they realized when they buy it, they are fixing their costs. Yes, they had to spend a little bit more money than they were spending on rent. But in the end, they got to paint the walls whatever color they want. Now they're buying the furniture that fits in their new home. They got to say no to pet fees, and they have a yard for both dogs. They're also able to write off some of their housing costs on their income taxes. They have their own laundry room. There's no fear of getting a rent increase or of a 60-day notice that they have to move out. So here's the answer. Unless your kids are extremely good at saving money, willing to forego upgrading their car, their furniture, and they're guaranteed that their income is going to grow faster than inflation, it still makes more sense to buy than to rent.